Today, sir, I'll explain how my code generated the pattern. I will go line by line on how it works, and how multiple lines of my code work together to generate it. Line number 1. This line creates an array that stores the two numbers connected to 12 elements, such as P2 equals LED1, pin A10 equals LED10, pin A1 equals LED11, pin A2 equals LED12, pin 7 and 8 got skipped because pins got stuck inside it. Line number 2. Second line tells Arduino where push button is connected. Line number 3. The third line of code tells which LEDs are currently on. As you can see, it starts at 0, which means at the LEDs on the far left and far right. And number 4. This line controls the direction of motion. True means LEDs move toward the center, while false means LEDs move back outward. Line number 5. The fifth line runs once when the Arduino powers on or resets. Line number 6. Line 6 applies to line 7 to 12 of the code. Line 7. Line 7 tells that loop runs 12 times, once per LED. The plus, the I plus plus means I plus 1, since we start at I equals 0, then I plus 1 equals 0, plus 1 equals 1, or LED2, and so on until it reaches I plus plus equals 12 plus 1, wherein it will reset to I plus plus equals 0 plus 1 instead of 13. Line number 8. Line 8 sets each LED pin as an output. Line number 9 turns all LEDs off at the start up. This also satisfies the requirement. All LEDs start off. Line number 10. This line contains a closed bracket for these two lines of code. Line number 11 enables the internal pull-up resistor. The behavior is as follows. Button press equals low, button released equals high. This avoids having an external resistor. Line number 12. This line contains closed bracket for void setup. Line number 13, space. Line number 14. This line, everything contained in it, runs continuously after setup. Parentheses, finishes. Line number 15 applies to line 14 to 21. Line number 16 checks if the button is pressed. It functions because of input underscore pull up low equals press. It also complements line 11. Line number 17 calls the function that updates which LEDs turn on. Specifically, calls our function from line 23 to 38. Line number 18. This line makes the LEDs pause for 100 milliseconds. It controls the speed of LED movement. Fun fact, smaller value equals faster motion. Line number 19. This line contains closed bracket for line 16 to 18. This tells the Arduino to go from line 17 to 18 if switch is pressed. Line number 20. This line applies to line 16 to 18. It just explains what happens if switch is released. Line 21. This line contains closed bracket for line 14 to 20. Also allows line 20 explanation to happen. If button is released, line 17 and 18 will not be performed. This block is skipped and LEDs freeze in place. Line 22 to space. Line 23 controls the LED animation. It applies to line 24 to 38. Line 24. This line is an explanation for line 25 to 27. Line 25. This line creates a loop that runs 12 times, starting from 0 to 11. It is used to repeatedly execute the code inside the braces. To control each LED in the array one by one, complements line 6 to 10. Line 26. Turns all LEDs off and prevents ghosting or leftover LEDs. It also complements line 6 to 10. Line number 27. Contains close bracket for line 25 to 26. This allows line 25 to 26 to happen. Line 28. Explanation which applies to line 29 to 38. Line 29. This line targets the forward LED. If a step is 0, it lights the first LED. If a step is 1, it lights the second, and so on. This controls LEDs 0 to 5, 6 LEDs from the left. Line 30. This line targets the backward LED. It uses simple subtraction to find the opposite index. If a step is 0, this shows LED 11, the very last LED. Basically, this controls LED 6 to 11, 6 LEDs from the right. Line 31. This means if LEDs are moving toward the center. Line 32. This line moves LEDs one position inward and allows LEDs to turn on towards the center or towards each other. Line 33. Stops inward motion at the center and prevents overlap of LEDs. As you can notice, I use 5 and not both 5 and 6 since only 5 is needed as LED 6 to 11. Depends on LED 0 to 5. They are the mirror due to line 29 and 30 code. And 34. This line tells LEDs now move back outward. It happens after line 33 activates. Line 35. This line tells LEDs to move one position outward and allows LEDs to turn on towards the ends or away from each other. Line 36. It tells LEDs that when reaching the ends again, reverse direction happens and allows continuous looping of the LEDs. It allows the LEDs to perform line 31 and 32 again. Line 37 is a close bracket for line 34 to 36. Line 38. Last line is a close bracket from 23 to 37. I already uploaded the code to our YouTube. So let's check the output of the code. See, I see. Here it is. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy watching. Sir, I will show you that my circuit works well. I will demonstrate